We are live here from Las Vegas, Nevada for the West Region Elite 8 game between the number 2 seeded Miami Hurricanes taking on the number 1 seeded Gonzaga Bulldogs. Joining me in the booth is Colin. What's up, buddy? Welcome to Vegas, baby. Vegas.
And I'm excited here to see who the Final Four participant is. I mean, it's going to be a great game through and through.
First shot up and no good is Sleepy Blaylock. Not able to knock that first shot down. What are you looking forward to in this game here, though? Between these two, between the Bulldogs and the Hurricanes. It's the pants for downtown bang.
And the last time I saw the Hurricanes in action, I actually called the game, and it looked like they were pretty well-rounded in scoring, and excited to see what all their scoring guys can do with Seymour Butts, obviously Diallo, ran on all four, Delano, just a couple of guys. And for Zaga, I mean, they are just amazing down low with Lawrence and Money Mills. They also got DePants, which is just an amazing all-around player. I'm so excited to see the matchup of these two teams. It should be a great one on our hands.
There is a lot of talent on the floor. Both these teams very deep. Is Seymour Butts from the downtown bang, and Miami on the board. Good start there for Butts. One of the guys that you're going to have to keep an eye on as Butts has emerged on the scene for the Hurricanes. Tyler Hawkins with a nice take.
I mean, obviously, Seymour Butts, young freshman, he burst onto the scene, actually, with Miami, and he's been absolutely huge. The main part of their success this year, their offenses really looked like it ran through him and his scoring capabilities right there.
Yeah, he just shows how electric he can be. Miami has definitely jumped aboard his back, and he has been leading them game in and game out, as there's a nice find to find Emmanuel Lake, who throws that one down with authority. And
what's even about Gonzaga is that they have some amazing freshmen. Emmanuel Lake, you talk of just all score, Jake Cuevo, Marlon Lawrence. They have Jeff Newman too. Just 8 guys all around. Great class they brought in.
Bounce pass in the low post. Emmanuel Lake fadeaway J, no good. Omari Diallo up with the rebound. Quick outlet pass to Anthony Delano. Delano now. Ooh, nice little crossover move. He throws it up and gets it to go despite drawing the contact from Marlon Lawrence. And the big body of Lawrence. Not able to stop him.
Body, I mean, eyes sometimes don't matter.
The pants from downtown, no good. Lawrence, though, we talked about the rebounding of Gonzaga in the last game. Just me and Aaron were talking about it, and Gonzaga has 3 guys that just do really well, really nice job on the boards, and I think that's where Miami might struggle in this one. We'll have to see how that plays out. Blaylock from the corner, bang! As he gives the big ups to the crowd. 12-11 Hurricanes.
Miami's already hit 2 deep shots off this game, and I honestly think that has to be their bread and butter tonight because you talked about inside the rebounding. Well, the post defense is also pretty good.
Butts from downtown, bang. So what we normally see from him on the inside, he's starting to show off his range. And that'll be interesting to see if that forces the Bulldogs of Gonzaga out to guard him, and what will that do to the rebounding. So we'll have to pay attention to that storyline as this game progresses. But let's take a really quick peek at who the players here are to watch for tonight. Gonzaga Bulldogs, their player to watch coming in as their leading scorer, it will be none other than Kareem DePants, who just saw drill 3, leading the Bulldogs with an 18 points per game. And then on the other side, for the Miami Hurricanes, their leading scorer and player to watch here tonight is going to be none other than the man that we just saw drill back-to-back threes, Seymour Butts, now moving to be the leading scorer at 12.8 points per game. So that is your players to watch here in this West Regional game. So far, those guys have showed up, so we'll see how that plays out.
We've been calling both their names a lot.
Yes, we have. DePants, a guy that, you were talking about Miami putting up a lot of threes. DePants is a guy that jacks up a lot of threes for Gonzaga, but Miami plays more of the perimeter game. Gonzaga plays more of that interior game. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out throughout this game, Colin.
Definitely.
Money Mills coming up with the steal there. Numbers from Gonzaga if they can take advantage. And good job by Miami to get back in transition. Now JT Quavo. This should be Quavo, rather. Bang now. Good active hands by Jacob Black. Black, a guy that was really explosive the other night. CDC from 3, no good.
Jacob Black, he was absolutely insane coming out of this halftime. It was just a new guy, it looked like, playing out there on the court, and he propelled them, gave them the boost they needed, and they're looking to have that again tonight.
Wilton Malone with his first foul, team's first. So Money Mills going to go to the free throw line and shoot 2. Mills perfect on the season from the charity strike. Green's the first one. 91 in the stream. Appreciate you, CSBA OGs. Also appreciate all the new people here watching us. Appreciate that sub there who is Nugs. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. Welcome to the CSBA if you're just joining us for the very first time. So 15-13, Miami up by 2. CDC double team's going to get it to Al Thor. Don't see Al Thor take too many threes, but bang, drills it from downtown.
Yeah, like you said, it's pretty rare for him to three, but he said that gave Miami just the boost they needed when Black was being doubled.
And that's interesting. I'm looking at the stat sheet, and Al Thor has not made any threes on the season. I don't know if that was the first one he's attempted, but certainly first one he has made. So good job by Al Thor there. But Frito Bang coming up with the steal on Jacob Black. Good transitional defense there from Miami. They're going to go in a low post to Quavo, who's going to pull it out. Going to set up a play here. Looks like Money Mills is going to set a high screen for JT Quavo. Quavo with a step blows by 2 defenders from Miami. Front back rim, no good. Here comes the Hurricanes the other way.
Just great defense, great switching, just perimeter defense out there on Quavo. I mean, they a bad shot, a contested shot, and if they keep doing this all night, they're definitely going to win.
It'll be interesting to see how that plays. CDC did not put the ball on the court, took 3 steps. They don't call a traveling violation, which is interesting there. And then Gonzaga and Frito Bang going to take advantage in transition. Both teams shooting red hot here to start.
I mean, obviously going to be an offensive shootout right now with Miami looking more of a perimeter-focused game.
Gonzaga both these teams like to get out and run, so both teams not able to capitalize. Backdoor alley-oop to Al Thor, who taps that one in. Randall Al Thor puts Miami up by 3.
Al Thor has had a great first quarter so far. We saw him hit his first 3 of the season, and he just has that 5 points now for him, and propelling this Miami team forward. That's why they have the 3-point lead right now. I mean, just getting scoring help from everywhere tonight.
All right, we're back here, 20-17. Hurricanes up by 3. Newman high off the glass. Hello, Newman. Jeff Newman getting his first points of the game with a high bank shot there. Now timeout on the other side. Miami wants to talk it over. Good job there by Jeff Newman.
It was a really tough shot, honestly. Surprised that even went in. Great shot.
This is going to be a very interesting back and forth battle all night long. I have a feeling we're going to see this one come down to the wire. Claude Devignon Camellia, a.k.a. CDC, with a nice take there. Back to 3-point lead for Miami again.
Like you said, it's just going to come down to a game of runs. And you know what they say, offense sells tickets, defense wins championships. And honestly, it's just who has the better defense tonight.
Speaking of defense there, Jacob Black going to come away with the steal. Takes it from coast to coast with the butter and toast.
I can still see he's feeling red hot after that last game. That second half performance carried on over. Just a great steal, active hands on defense. That's what you need out of a player.
Money Mills counted and won, and Gonzaga and Miami continue to exchange heavyweight blows here, and they just continue to go back and forth. Mills going to go to the free throw line and shoot one and try to complete the 3-point play. It's Joe Kerr going to come off the court. Anthony Delano in the game for the Hurricanes. Appreciate y'all hanging out, CSBA OGs. Thank you for all checking us out here on a Friday night in prime time. If you are new to the stream, just watching us for the very first time, say hello in stream chat. Let us know you're here. Give us a shout. Our community is super friendly. They'll welcome you in, as will I. Money Mills able to knock that free throw down. So 2-point lead now for the Hurricanes. Super Gremlin, you are always here, my dude. Miami going to hold for one here to try to extend their lead. Anthony Delano, we haven't said his name much here, going to get it on the wing. Shot and good. Going to call it a 2-foot on the line. Newman going to fire it up. 3-quarter court shot. Good if it goes. Almost does. It rattles in and out. Wow.
Jeez.
That would have been a huge bucket there to end the first quarter, but right now Miami up 27-22. What's your take, Colin, on that first quarter? What we witnessed?
Really has been a great first quarter. You could see by the score, high scoring first quarter. It's really been back and forth between these two juggernauts, each throwing a punch. A little 5-point run by Gonzaga, and Miami might answer with their own 7-point run. I mean, it's just going to come down to the wire, like you said, and I'm all here for it.
Yeah, I think everybody that's tuning in is all for that, too. I think especially after that last game, we would love to see this one come down to the wire. We saw 2 great Elite 8 games last night. We saw the Illinois Fighting Illini advance to the Final Four for the very first time, furthest they've ever gone as a CSBA school. And we also got to see Texas Tech win a close, a heartbreaker against USC. They beat USC by 2 last night to also advance to the Final Four, furthest they've ever gone as a school. So a lot of firsts this season. We're going to see a new champion crowned for the very first time. It's a late pull-up jumper, rattles in and out and back in again. But, yeah, I mean, I'm excited. Obviously, the last 2 seasons we saw the Michigan Wolverines win back-to-back national championships, Colin, and this season we're going to see somebody new crowned.
As an Ohio State fan, I honestly hate seeing Michigan go back-to-back, so I'm honestly glad I am a new champion.
Mel Harris for 3, bang. And Miami starting to drop a bunch of bombs from beyond the arc. Now extends to an 8-point lead. Biggest lead of the game right now for the Hurricanes. Gonzaga is going to need a response here. Lauren's going to set a high screen for Emmanuel Lake. Lake gets stripped, gets the ball back. Quick pass over to DePance, who we haven't said his name in the last few minutes. DePance gets a screen from Lawrence, draws a double team. Now going to pull it out. Throws up the wild shot. Cannot get it to go.
And like I said, it looks like Gonzaga is not playing up on that perimeter play by Miami. We saw that 3. I don't know how many threes that's at. It's got to be at least 5 or 6 now.
Butts, nice little finger roll there. Pass to the interior, gets blocked. Good defense by the Hurricanes. So the Hurricanes starting to put their foot on the gas pedal here a little bit. They're up now 12. This is where they need to start featuring their best players. Look at DePance. Maybe get Hawkins set up for a screen. DePance going to come off the screen, going to drive. Gets blocked by Omari Diallo in the paint. Pass over to Butts. Butts going to kick it outside to Delano. 104 viewers in the stream. Appreciate y'all checking us out here on a Friday night. Watching the CSBA on Twitch. Nice job there by Marlon Lawrence on the interception there. Manuel Lake, fadeaway J, no good. Contested there. Colin. He's the last few shots he's taken has been heavily contested.
They really put the pressure on him, but he just keeps shooting and shooting away. And the opportunities where, you just give it to DePance, let him do something. At a 3 coming off a screen, just something better than a heavily contested shot.
Yeah, for sure. Sleepy Blaylock not been able to knock down that 3. DePance going to kick it out to Hawkins. 14 on the shot clock. DePance goes to his favorite spot in the corner. Can't get it to go. The big Marlon Lawrence, though, there for the offensive rebound and the putback.
They're going to need the 7-1 Giant here down low tonight if they want to get back into this. They need his rebounding skills, definitely his post-scoring putbacks, on any missed shot, really. He's been great all season. Heck
of a job there. Again on the boards was Gonzaga off the miss, so a chance here to try to make this a little bit closer to Pants with Delano on him. They're going to go over to Stern. Tough shot for Stern as Sleepy Blaylock was up in his grill.
Miami's really been clamping down lately, and if it's just that or Gonzaga's taking highly contested shots, just bad percentage. They need to get their act together here soon.
Ill-advised reach-in foul for Melo Harris there, so Miami going to get the ball here on the sidelines with 14 on the shot clock. DePance going to get it picked by Omari Diallo there. Able to recover. Joe Kerr pull-up jumper is good. Making it rain is Joe Kerr. Just like that, biggest lead of the ball game at 12 right now for Miami. DePance from way downtown. Bang! Kareem DePance.
That just shows you why he's such a dangerous player. Any point, any spot on the court is lethal range for him.
Yeah, he's got some serious range. Delano off the glass. Good defense by Gonzaga in that set. Here's an opportunity for the Bulldogs to see if they can take advantage off of that last miss. Frito bang, looking at Marlon Lawrence and Lopez. Get it to the big fella. Let him body up there. Draws a double team. Good kick out to Tyler Hawkins. Hawkins should have been a little closer to that three-point line. Wasn't. Now Hawkins with Kerr on him. He's going to pull it up from the elbow. Fadeaway J. Good. Tyler Hawkins with the big needed bucket there.
I like that. I like that little fadeaway. That was pretty good. Defender all up in his grill, and a nice little move, and just great job.
Good cross-court pass there. Super Gremlin clearly doesn't like me as a broadcaster. Sterling Stern throws that one down, and Gonzaga is now cut it to 5.
Yeah, like you said, all of a sudden Gonzaga has a just 5-point deficit, and like I said, each team is going to go on a different run.
Nice shot there from Melo Harris from downtown. 41-33 Miami as the Hurricanes extend it back out to 8 with a nice shot there.
Well, I've been thinking about this ever since the start of the game, but Miami has some great jerseys. The font on them, whew, it's just heat.
Pass to Cuevo, lays it in. Good job by JT Cuevo. Good recognition from Gonzaga to go in the interior there. Somebody hit JT up with the sub, so they don't gotta watch ads. Jacob Black with a nice take.
Jacob Black, they really need that guy to get going for Miami if they want to keep this lead going off the bench. He's just been so good. So good these past 2 games.
Randall Althor with a foul there, his second. Oh, I wasn't talking. Toy, I love you, buddy. I was hoping someone else. You give so many. 97 gifted subs for one of the most faithful CSBA fans. Appreciate you, Toy. AKA 877. Appreciate you, buddy. 43-35. Shot clock winding down. Pull up top of the key. No good. Frosty Malone up with the rebound. Jacob Black gonna drive high off the glass and good.
Like said, that kid he's playing so far, but can we talk about how Miami has a 70% shooting percentage currently in this first half? That is amazing.
Yeah, they're playing lights out. Nice, good ball movement there. Gonzaga's got to keep that up. They do that, they're going to score some buckets, especially some easy ones.
We talk all about their inside presence coming in, and really need to utilize it here right now when it matters most, when they're down.
CDC with the windmill dunk. Puts them back up by 10. I mean, look, Gonzaga not playing bad, shooting 53%, but Miami just on another level right now, shooting 71%.
And you gotta think, coming out of halftime, Gonzaga's definitely got to make some adjustments on the defensive side. Hold that shooting percentage down, because is just unacceptable. You can't win a game when the other team is shooting 70%.
Randall Althor picks up his third, so he's got to be careful now in foul trouble. You're definitely going to want to, if you're Randall Althor, going to be a little bit more careful here. We've seen Griffey Martin last night foul out in the first half, or the other night in the last game, so Randall Althor going to need to be careful. Because we've seen it happen, and we've seen it happen quick.
And Randall Althor is a huge part of their team.
Yes, he is. I mean, it changes the rotations. It affects the entire team when you lose a player. Good pick and roll there to find Wilt Malone. Yeah, I've never seen 2 fouls that quickly and see someone foul out like that in the first half. It was crazy. 17 seconds left. 10-point lead for Miami. Gonzaga going to hold for one here, about a second and a half difference between the game and the shot clock. So most likely no opportunity here for Miami. Mills could have stepped it in closer, decides to shoot for 3 there, no good. And at the end of half, it's a 10-point Miami Hurricane leads 49-39. Hurricanes up by 10. Colin going to break us down here and talk a little bit about what we saw in that first half. Colin, tell these guys what they saw and what you think we might see in the second.
So this first half, it was actually a pretty good first half. If you watched it, pretty close game until Miami went on that huge run. Obviously, Miami is playing lights out right now. They are shooting near 70%, if not at 70%. It's not like Gonzaga's playing bad. It's just their defense is lacking tonight, and they need to get that better. They need to make adjustments coming into halftime on how to defend this Miami team.
They got the size, Colin. I think they gotta do a little bit more bully ball. I mean, right now the numbers are relatively even, with the exception of the field goal percentage, which is obviously heavily skewing Miami. I think they just got to see them play a little bit better defense. And if you're the Hurricanes, just keep doing what you're doing, man. You guys are killing it right now.
Yeah, and can easily win a game shooting 72%. But once you bring that down, I think next half Gonzaga will probably bring that shooting percentage down playing like the 60% range is my prediction, and it's definitely going to be a close game if they do get it to that 60% mark.
49-39. Seymour Butts leading all scorers with 10 points here. That is just under his average of 12.8, but he's been just eclipsing that number so well throughout the season. So nice start for Gonzaga to start the second half.
That's what they need to do. They need to get the quick, easy buckets here down low so they could score and hopefully set up shop on defense.
Nice find to find Diallo. Throws that one down with authority.
One thing I've noticed about Gonzaga is they're letting up back doors by the Hurricanes and just too many easy drives down low.
Good hard foul from DePants on Mello Harris. So Harris is going to go to the line to shoot two. So Mello, a foul there on DePants. Meant to give the Miami graphic there. My apologies. Hit the wrong button. Happens. Harris to the line for two. Mello Harris knocks down the first one. 83% free throw shooter on the season is Mello Harris. Only averaging about 4.5 points per game, so. Miami extends the lead to 12. I believe that might be the biggest lead of the game.
We had a 12-point lead earlier in the quarter.
Appreciate that. Look at you being Johnny on the spot. Stern going to enter to Lawrence. Lawrence, nice spin move into paint, high paint area. And I'd like to see a little bit more of that from Lawrence.
Well, I was just about to say, let Lawrence work down low. He's obviously got those lethal spin moves, and it was really for him. He's just great down low, and he can almost guarantee you a cheap bucket.
Nice shot by Delano. Delano having a strong game here. Emmanuel Lake walks right into the double team. Here comes Diallo. Diallo going to fire it up to Anthony Delano. Throws that in with ease.
Lake has not played very good tonight. It's an off night or something for him, but we've seen him miss shots, turn the ball over continuously. It's just a bad night for the kid.
Heck of a find to find Sterling Stern. Stern to Blaylock. Blaylock gets that hard screen from Omar Diallo. Now gives it over to, hands it off to Mello Harris. 8 on the shot clock now. Hands it off to Delano. Almost like a little bit of a Statue of Liberty play there. Shot no good as it rattles in and out. Marlon Lawrence up on the boards cleaning the glass. Here comes Gonzaga the other way. Sterling Stern in the corner. Going to go backdoor alley-oop to Marlon Lawrence. So gets rewarded for his efforts on the defensive end. And Lawrence running the floor gets the slam.
He's just so good, and that's exactly what you want to do if you're Gonzaga. Like I said, just feed it to Lawrence. I mean, if you put that ball in a position where he can make a play, definitely make a huge highlight slam.
So we've kind of sat at the 10-point mark, 10, 12-point mark for a while now. Gonzaga's starting to dig in a little bit better, making some adjustments on the defensive side. Lawrence going to step it up there on the offensive rebound for Omar Diallo. And a good steal by Tyler Hawkins. Hawkins going to go in uncontested for the two-handed slam.
A good run here by Gonzaga, and if they keep up this defensive effort, they can easily make it like a 4-point game by the end of this run, and it'll be a close game. But they just got to get it done defensively.
Delano. Lake guarding him. Delano has the speed. Hard foul by Emmanuel Lake. So his second foul, and Anthony Delano now going to go to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, he's a pretty good free throw shooter, 93%. I mean, definitely not someone you would like to be sending to the line if you're Gonzaga.
Not at all. Free throw up and good as he rattles that one home. 59-49. Back to 10 we go. Which seems to be the number that we've kind of settled on here. Agbaje likes to respond to the Nightbot a lot, apparently. Nice three-pointer there from, I believe that was Frito Bang. Yeah, Frito Bang from downtown. Bang. Yeah. Frito Bang goes bang.
That was a huge three by Gonzaga and Frito Bang. I mean, they really, really needed that.
Nice take there by Delano. Delano with 15 points in 14 minutes, so he's been filling it up. Delano averaging 11.3, so well over his average. Falco bounce pass into the low post to Money Mills. Money Mills contested for two Hurricane players in his face.
Oh, man. Yeah, that is just a poor shot selection right there. That is example of what not to do to come back into the game.
Al Thor with a missed shot there. A chance here for Gonzaga. Quavo going to get fouled by Randall Al Thor. That's 4 on Al Thor.
Wow.
One more, and this man is out of the ball game, and Miami going to keep him in the game in foul trouble. So he's going to need to be very careful here.
And Delano went to sit.
Newman. Well, it's usually around the time when we get subs, so not surprisingly.
Yeah.
Now in the low post, Money Mills trying to bully his way down there, and Al Thor's got 4 fouls. He should. Good defense by Al Thor, though.
Really, Money Mills should have just taken that up. Just if draw contact, he's out of the game. I mean, there's really no risk.
Juice definitely worth the squeeze on that play. Money Mills, shot clock winding down, had to throw it up there. I think there was about 2 seconds left when they inbounded it, so. Nice pass to Al Thor, trying to get his while still in this ball game with 4 fouls. Back to 11 we go, Colin.
He's really got to be very careful now. He's in foul trouble, 4 fouls, 1 more, he's out of the game. And like I said earlier, he's a huge part of this Miami Hurricanes. And you also said there too, take Thor out, messes with the rotations. I mean, guys are getting more minutes than they're supposed to. Guys are getting maybe less minutes. It's just messes up everything for that team. It's not good.
No, but Tori just said if Al Thor fouls out, he wants me to sing along with Hit the Road Jack. So we'll see. Quavo for 3, bang! JT Quavo for downtown, goes splash.
Yeah, they really, really needed that one, and from one of the best freshmen in all of the CSBA. He's been absolutely lights out and mark on his game, on this game.
CDC going to hand it off to Frosty Malone. Wild shot, good defense, but Malone, a pogo stick right back up, throws it down on the offensive board. So good job by him. Back to 10 we go with 2:08 to go here in the third quarter.
Yeah, we certainly love this this 10 number right now. It looks like both these teams just can't themselves out of this hole, and Miami can't add anything on.
Quavo from the elbow, too strong. Kerr up with the rebound. He looks to push Miami. Quick pass to CDC, nothing doing there, so CDC pulls it up. Gets it over to Jacob Black. Black was wide open there. Could have tried the three, instead goes into CDC. Now draws a double team kick outside. Jacob Black from the elbow, no good, but Wilt Malone there for the offensive rebound and the putback. Wilt the stilt.
Obviously need that rebound right there. They need to limit the rebounding for Miami, because it looks like that their rebounding might be winning them this game right now. They've rebounded pretty well in the second half, and I'm honestly pretty impressed.
Money Mills gets gets that mid-range shot to go there. Timeout Florida. Timeout Miami. Excuse me. I said Florida because of the last game, but
I mean, I don't want to be reminded of the last game.
I don't think anybody, including Florida, wants to be reminded on the last game.
The only one that does is Iowa.
CDC going to kick it out to Randall Althor from deep two. That's good.
And obviously Miami, they've just still have been hot coming second half, and they're still hovering around that 70% shooting percentage. But Gonzaga has scored pretty efficiently too, almost the same as Florida here.
Miami going to get the ball back here, trailing by, Gonzaga trailing by 12. Couple of guys, Toy and Connor, three guys, G-Hard too, his phone all down there. All guys are all under 10%. I love the faithfulness though, guys. Appreciate it. Althor shot and good. Randall Althor has stepped it up offensively since getting those 4 fouls. So 14-point lead, biggest lead I believe in the game right now.
Right now, it's the biggest lead of the game, and it just goes to show that so you think you have Miami down with, off Thor getting 4 fouls, a little bit more loosely with him. At least if you're Gonzaga, you play really strict with him. If you're Miami, they come roaring back. This is a tough team.
Wide open look for Jacob Black. Can't get it to go, and that is the way we are going to end the third quarter. Miami sitting with a 12-point lead as we head to the fourth quarter. You're watching Elite 8 action March Madness right here on CSBA on Twitch. Stick around. Get those 4s up in stream chat. 98 in the stream. We appreciate you being here. Stick around. All right, welcome back here to Las Vegas, Nevada. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. And I think right now Gonzaga down 12. I think they're hoping that they can leave the rest of that game here and turn on the afterburners here in Vegas.
That's what you really hope if you're Zaga. You just want to get some defense on Miami. Just full good defensive plays. Zaga could be all they need to be right back in this game.
Lauren's got to do a better job there on Omari Diallo. Does not box him out. Offensive rebound and the putback there. Excuse me, that was Emmanuel Lake on Diallo. Apologies. Tyler Hawkins going to find Lawrence. There's Lawrence with a nice cut. Back to 12 we go.
Like I said, Gonzaga's scoring with ease right now, but they can't stop this Miami offense at all.
Hey, by the way, we got 98 people in this stream chat, and only 5 4s went up in the Discord. Come on, guys. Show us your live. CDC from downtown. Bang.
That is a tough pill to swallow if you are Miami. Gonzaga. Sorry, I mixed up now.
Stern gets hard foul by Seymour Butts. That's Butts' first foul. So Stern to the line of sheet 2. Stern coming in on the season. Not a good free throw shooter, only shooting at 57% from the free throw line. But knocks down the first.
I mean, it's just been a tough defensive game for Gonzaga all night long. And honestly, just need to get it going here on defense. Like I said, those turnovers early in the game for Gonzaga also killed them. All those early turnovers you saw, it just all adds up.
I mean, it can't even fault Gonzaga's not playing bad. They're shooting 57% from the field, but Miami just continues to shoot at a high clip, and Gonzaga just not doing a good job defensively on them. And right now that has been the difference in this one as they lead by 13 there off of the Tyler Hawkins dunk. Hey, if you're new to the stream, just checking us out for the very first time, say hello in stream chat. Give us a shout out in stream chat. Let us know you're here. And obviously CSB AOGs, we appreciate y'all hanging out with us here in prime time on a Friday night.
The Sterling Stern has been absolutely amazing for Gonzaga tonight. 10 points. He's got it done down low. Bulldogs really do need him.
There's your captain, Sterling Stern, diving for the ball, trying to save it after Some good hands by the Gonzaga Bulldogs defense in the interior, getting a hand on the ball. But yeah, let us say hello. Hit that follow button. Give us a shout out in stream chat. Let us know you're here if you're new to the stream. Seymour Butts going to hand it off to Blaylock. Good active hands by Sterling Stern. Gonzaga to Stern. Stern throws it down, and just like that, cuts it to 9 here, Colin.
That's getting good now. We've seen the last 2 possessions, Gonzaga having active hands on defense, that good defense that I talked about that needed to get, and there's another play again.
Good job by Emmanuel Lake there, getting a hand out. I believe that was on Blaylock. And then a nice take on the other side as Emmanuel Lake cuts it to 6. Gonzaga making a little bit of run here in the 4th quarter with 5:27 to go. A 6-0 run by the Bulldogs.
Now, folks, don't check out of this game. We have a game now. This is certainly a prime time worthy matchup.
For sure, as the Bulldogs cut it to 7 here. Excuse me, I said 6. I said 5 before. I meant 7. Apologies. Blaylock. Appreciate that follow, Pro Doge. Pro Doge. Dilly. Foul on the play as Stern gonna foul Sleepy Blaylock. So Sleepy to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Rattles the first one in is Sleepy Blaylock.
Sleepy has not missed a free throw season. I mean, are huge free throws.
Yeah, free throw is so pivotal down the stretch. Miami a really good free throw shooting team. Blaylock knocks both of those down. Stern activated here, so we'll see if that has any impact. Gonzaga trails by 9. We haven't said Kareem DePants' name much here. It's been Stern, Lawrence, Money Mills, and a nice take by Sterling Stern. He's got 14, elevating high for that thunderous dunk.
That was a great dunk, and
once again, Miami answers right back, Colin. They answered right back, not even wasting more than 3 or 4 seconds.
Can't have that if you're Gonzaga.
Floater by Sterling Stern. He's got 16 now. The captain trying to put him on their back.
In this quarter, he's really feeling it right now. I mean, got kind of the Jacob Black fever that we saw in the second half. He's just doing amazing, playing out of his mind right now.
Diallo to Delano. He's going to drive. Good hands, good help defense by Marlon Lawrence there, getting a hand. They're going to kick it up to Stern baseline. He's going to drive, throws it down with a reverse dunk, and Seymour Butts couldn't do anything about it. Here come the Bulldogs. They trail by 5 now with 3:53 to go. This one is getting tight and quick.
Stern is just playing amazing right now. We've seen, that's what, 3 or 4 buckets for Gonzaga come off of Sterling Stern driving inside.
Delano with a mid-range jumper, no good. Lawrence up with another rebound. Here comes DePants, gets it. Almost picked off. Good active hands by Anthony Delano. Almost causing the turnover here, but Gonzaga going to get the ball back here. So they dodge a bullet as they trail by 5 here to try to inch closer to this Miami Hurricane lead. Obviously, you got to try to take advantage of as much momentum as you can get here, Colin.
Definitely. Right now, I would either put the ball in the hand up.
Oh, bad pass by DePants. This gets picked by Butts. And then Stern, active hands, almost gets a steal there on the other side. Now Delano with a high screen from Mello Harris. Delano trying to shake and bake Tyler Hawkins. He's going to drive, kick it back outside to Diallo. Diallo to Blaylock, 5 on the shot clock. Butts going to set a screen from him. He goes back behind the arc. Stern going to extend the defense, pull up from downtown. Bang!
Oh my.
What a huge three from beyond the arc from Sleepy Blaylock.
And in his face and everything, he showed poise and confidence. Just a great shot.
Now Tyler Hawkins on the other side. Was looking in a low post at Stern. Lawrence going to come set a high screen and a good pick for DePance. Pull-up jumper, no good. Marlon Lawrence, though, for the offensive rebound. Can't get the putback to go. Was not feet not set. That is a blown opportunity there on the second chance opportunity there. And a follow. And wow, how is that not offensive goaltending on Omar Diallo? Referees missed that one.
Man, it seems like Kareem DePance is kind of falling short for this Gonzaga team. You saw he had that wide open look. There comes the screen and didn't get it to go. And those opportunities you have to convert. It's not like Gonzaga is out of this game right now, but it is certainly very, very hard for them to come back with the way Miami's playing.
Trailing by 9, going to need some threes here to try to grab them, get them back in this game. I mean, they're not getting killed here, but 9 points for 217, and also not unsurmountable. But they definitely need to step it up here. And a blown call there on the last play is the referees did not call the offensive goaltending, and it should have been. The basketball was on the rim when they threw it down. So missed opportunity, missed call there by the referees. The referees are human, but yeah, definitely a missed call there. Let's take a look at the player of the game. Yeah, what were we going to say? What were we going to say, Con?
My bad. I was going to say that was just a really bad missed call there, but this guy, Anthony Delano, has definitely played out of his mind tonight. He has been amazing, a driving force here from the Hurricanes. He's the main reason why they're winning tonight. He's just been playing so well. The three, down low, everything.
DePance not really gotten off too much here tonight. Gonna pull it up for downtown. Bang! Kareem DePance from downtown cuts it to 6. So there's one of the threes that we talked about them needing.
Had a double team in everything. That was very, very impressive by Kareem. Just shows you, like we said earlier, he is so lethal everywhere. Double him, triple him, put him at the half-court line. It don't matter. He's scoring.
So 6-point advantage, 1:59 to go. Appreciate everybody hanging out with us. 87 in the stream. Hope you all enjoying this one. A lot better than the last game we had between Florida and Iowa. Much closer, much more competitive. DePance trying to stay with Delano. He's going to kick it to the corner for CDC. Bang!
Oh, and Miami answers right back. That's huge for the Hurricanes.
Yeah, that's debilitating for if you're Gonzaga. They're going to call an illegal screen on Sterling Stern. A terrible time for it to happen. Turnover Gonzaga, and time slowly ticking away here. Those mental errors not good in the moment. But
get it.
Stern on him. Forced to pick up his dribble. Good job by Sterling Stern. Makes up for it on the other side with a good defensive play, forcing Butts to step out of bounds. So 1:29 to go, 9-point advantage. Big possession here for Gonzaga.
Definitely.
See, right now I think they need to get the ball away out of DePance's hands. Foul, counted them 1, no, but Marlon Lawrence going to go to the line and shoot 2 as there's a foul on Omar Diallo.
Lawrence is a 62% free throw shooter this year.
First one up and good.
These are huge free throws, and free throw was ugly, if I do say so myself.
Doesn't have to. It can be ugly as long as it goes in. Here's a big free throw here from Marlon. It's 1:20 to go. Second up and good as he rips the twine on that one. 7-point advantage, big possession here for Gonzaga. Defensively, Miami could seal the deal here with a bucket.
Definitely. If Gonzaga D really needs to show up.
10 on the shot clock. Butts going to get a step now. He's got Stern on him. 4 on the shot clock. He's going to pull it out from beyond the arc. Going to get it to Delano. Hand in his face. Can't get it to go as it rims out. Lawrence up with the rebound. Here's a chance for Gonzaga. 49 seconds left on the game clock. DePance trying to work over the interior. Probably should try to set an off-ball screen for him. Instead, Stern goes right at Butts and
that's-
can't get it to go, and that most likely will do it unless there's a quick turnover, and there is.
Oh.
Gonzaga quickly turning the tide. Gonna get it to Kareem DePants, goes in, throws it down, and it is a 5-point game. Full court press from Gonzaga. 31.6 on the game clock here. They're gonna resort to fouling. Probably a smart move with this much time left on the clock. Not over the limit yet, so Miami going to get the ball back here again. Delano now going to get fouled, and probably not the guy you're going to want to have to foul. Is Delano a good free throw shooter?
Oh, you definitely wanted to lock up Delano. I told my players, get in front of Delano. Make sure he doesn't get the pass. Force him to pass it to somebody else other than him. Insanely good at free throws, and he could miss. The pressure could get to him.
100 viewers in the stream chat. Appreciate you all hanging out with us. Big free throws here as Delano puts it up and good. So 6-point game. Huge free throw coming here. Makes it a 3-possession game if he's able to knock this down. And does. Gonzaga going to take a timeout, but right now Miami is looking like they have a date with destiny. Up 7 with 29 seconds. We've seen crazier things happen, but not looking good for Gonzaga.
Oh, definitely not. This is a huge possession. They really need a 3 right here.
They need a 3, and they need it quick. They cannot let a lot of time fall off the clock as Hawkins going to step back, goes inside. All right, you know what? Quick 2. Only 4 seconds went off the clock. Miami going to call a timeout. So 5-point advantage here. We're going to advance it to the front court.
I hate it. Yeah, I actually think that if Gonzaga locks up Miami here on this defense, a quick foul.
And they're going to foul Delano as that's
Delano.
DePants' 4th foul.
This is and not a guy you want going to the free throw line. He's just been so good.
You don't have a choice, right? I mean, you gotta.
At this point, yeah.
You gotta foul whoever gets the ball, but you gotta try to maybe deny him the ball if you can, as he rattles the first one. So this is the game right here. He seals it. It is over. You can put the dagger in. And does just at that. No timeouts left. 24 should be it. The pant's going to probably come up and jack up a 3. It does. Fires it up. No good. And that is the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Miami Hurricanes going to go on to the Final Four. Congratulations to the Hurricane. Hell of a run by the Bulldogs. Just falling a little short. 7-point loss here to Miami here tonight. But we're in this game the entire way. Miami going to dribble it out here and advance to the Final Four for the very first time.
Nothing to hang your hats on if you're Gonzaga. Just your head up. You're going to be back next season. You got a really good young team. The only guys you're losing are Money Mills and Tyler Hawkins. So a lot of your good is Marlon Lawrence, Kareem DePants, Sterling Stern. They'll be back next season, and I think we will definitely see the Bulldogs back here next season.
Yeah, Gonzaga, a really strong team, so I'm not surprised to see the phenomenal job they did. But there goes the last number 1 seed out. So we have, again, this season, no number 1 seeds in the Final Four. And, again, we will see a first-time champion in getting the Natty this season. Let's take a look at the numbers here. Both teams shoot 60%, over 60% from the field, which is insane. But I think the big number here that sticks out the most for me for Miami is they shoot 64% beyond the arc. What sticks out for you, though, John?
Another stat I'd like to point out is the bench points for both Miami and Zaga. Miami scored 8 more bench points than Zaga. Just showing you that's the game right there. 8 points.
I almost commented on that earlier in the game when we started this game, and that I felt like Miami's bench was a little deeper. Did not make the call there, but it looks like that proved to be a big part of this game as they win by 7 and the bench outscored Gonzaga by 8. So, I mean, the numbers are relatively close across the board.
It's surprising. I mean, Miami had 10 turnovers to Gonzaga 7. I mean, bounding was relatively close. Assists,
Yeah, I mean, the rebounds
and
were a little. I mean, I feel like it wasn't a high rebounding game, and I think that's because both teams shot over 60%. But
yeah,
we expected, at least we talked about it early on, about Gonzaga being a bigger team and getting more rebounds. But in this particular case, they actually got out rebounded. But I think part of that also is because if you look at the field goal percentages being so high, there's not a lot of room there to work with between the high percentage shots going in. There really wasn't much on the rebounding, and I think that's where Gonzaga's bread and butter is as a team. So,
definitely.
all right, let's jump across over to the box score really quickly. We'll take a look. You want to bring us through Gonzaga? I'll do Miami.
Sounds good. Uh, First up, we got the leading scorer, the captain of the Gonzaga team, Sterling Stern. You saw that amazing fourth quarter performance, 9 for 11. He had 5 assists, 2 steals. He had a rebound too. I mean,
What did
just
he
an
have?
overall.
I want to know
great
what he
game.
had in the fourth. Let's see. He had 14 of that 20 points in the fourth, which is insane.
Just he really wanted to will his team into the Final Four, but just fortunate he fell a little short. Marlon Lawrence, second leading scorer. We've seen him. He's been a huge part of this team all year. 12 points, 8 rebounds, and assists, 2 steals. Went 5 for 6, 2 for 2 at the free throw line. I mean, really good job by him. Him to Pants. He's obviously you don't like him shooting 4 for 10, only having 11 points, 4 assists, steals. I mean, if he played a little bit better, if he made what 4 more shots, if he went 8 for 10. I mean, he was 3 for 5 on 3-pointers. He did good. If he made 8 more shots, not 8
I
more.
feel like Gonzaga
8
didn't.
shots.
I feel like Gonzaga. He was not in a lot of the offensive sets. I think he was. A lot of his shots had to have been. It felt like they had to be forced.
Definitely. Money Mills, he didn't have any rebounds tonight, which is weird. 3 for 9. He was shooting threes. I mean, he did go 3 for 3 on the free throw side, but need Money Mills and Kareem DePants, their just efficiency was pretty bad tonight, and you can't have that out of your 2-star players. Hawkins, 8 points, a rebound, 6 assists, and go 4 for 6. We saw him. He did pretty good in this game, I would say. Will Lake, he had 2 turnovers, but 8 points, a rebound, and assist. We've seen him lacking on defense a couple times. He obviously had those 2 fouls. Just to play a little bit better. JT Quavo, 3 for 7. He needs to be more efficient. He one of the best freshmen in the CSBA. 7 points, 3 assists. Obviously, you would like him to get to double digits here tonight, but that unfortunately did not happen.
He's transferring to Seton Hall next season, so we'll see if he becomes
Yeah.
a focal point of that offense. So keep an eye on that.
Oh, bang. He did not miss a shot tonight. 7 points, 2 rebounds, an assist. He had 2 turnovers, though. Costly for Gonzaga tonight. Just those turnovers.
He actually played well, only -2 on the night, and perfect from the field. So
great job by him. Falco, we didn't really see him much tonight, but he was 1 for 1, 2 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. And finally, rounding out this Gonzaga box score, we got Jeff Newman with 2 points, 3 assists, 1 for 3, and 0 for 1 from the 3-point. And you could really see why that game was lost. And you just scrolling back up through the Miami box score, I could really see why Gonzaga lost this game.
yeah, look at the 3-pointers. Anthony Delano, solid game. Did have 3 turnovers, but really solid job offensively. 19 points, a rebound, 6 dimes, a steal, 6 of 11 from the field, 1 of 2 from downtown, and 6 of 6 from the free throw line. So when they needed him, he answered the call. Responsible for a team high 35 points was Anthony Delano. So great job from Delano. Melo Harris finishing with 12 points in 19 minutes, a rebound and assist on 4 of 6 shooting. Also perfect from downtown. Also perfect from the free throw line. Sleepy Blaylock, a really strong game from Sleepy. He's been quiet. He's been sleeping lately, But this was a good game by Blaylock. There were moments in this game I felt like Blaylock took over. 11 points, 2 assists, 4 of 7 shooting, 1 of 2 from downtown, and 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Randall Althor, who was in foul trouble with 4 fouls at one point in the third quarter, managed to stay out of fouling out of the game. Finishes with 11 points, a rebound, assist, a block, 5 of 6, 1 of 1 from downtown. A solid job by him. Seymour Butts, a relatively quiet game for him in comparison. We saw him go off early, but then we didn't hear much from him late in the game as they they featured other players in the offense. But Butts finishing with 10 points, 3 rebounds, assists, a steal on 4 of 6, 2 of 2 from downtown though. So good job by Butts. Claude Davignon Camellia, 10 points, rebound, 4 assists on 4 of 6, 2 of 3. It's interesting. Just look at all the threes here. Look at this. Every player up until Diallo was good from beyond the arc. So interesting. Diallo finishing with 6 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal on 3 of 3 shooting. Wilt Malone, the pogo stick himself, 6 points, 7 rebounds on 3 of 4. Jacob Black, a relatively quiet night for Jacob Black standards, but did have 6 points, contributed in other ways with 3 assists and 2 steals on 3 of 6 shooting. And then Joe Kerr, 2 points, a rebound on 1 of 1 shooting. So that rounds it out for Miami. They have a date in the Final Four against Iowa. So you guys will have to tune in Monday night for that, as we have 2 games plus the pregame show, Final Four pregame show, and then we're going to have the championship game on Wednesday with also a pregame show. So you're going to make sure you tune in for that. Any parting words here, Colin, before we sign off for the night? Obviously, congratulations to Gonzaga, to Miami, and to Gonzaga on a great game and on a fine season, and we'll see Miami in the Final Four.
Definitely. It's 2 juggernauts clash. Unfortunately, only one of them could move on, and that just happened to be Miami. And I know Gonzaga will be back, like I said, but Miami, they control their own destiny now.
Well, congratulations to these 2 teams. We appreciate all the viewership, all the support, the follows, the subs, everything that you guys threw at us tonight. The viewership was solid. Make sure you guys come back for Monday. The Final Four is set. We'll see you Monday night. CSBA out. Peace. Have a great weekend, everybody. Bye.